guys, what is going on, and welcome back to What Shall We Do Next. I'm Mike, your host, and I hope you guys are having the best day ever. And today we are doing part 2 of the Q&A video. Yeah, so I'm pretty much just going to carry on from where I left off yesterday. I just carry on reading your guys' comments. If you haven't followed me on all my social media, please follow me on all of that. Links are in the description. I have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and even Snapchat, so go follow me on all of those. And subscribe if you're new here too. And yeah, we're gonna get right on with the comments. I mean the questions. Okay. MAC Kid E-Art H. You guys pick the craziest usernames. Okay, Mac Kid Art. Oh, Earth. It says Earth. 818. Do I have any gaming systems? I have literally a PlayStation 3. I still have a PlayStation 2, but like just the PlayStation 2 and 3. Even when I got the PlayStation 3, I never played it that much. And I'm going back like years ago when it came out. I never played it that much. I think after the PlayStation 2, I kind of just died out, and then, I mean, I did go through a little phase of playing on the PlayStation 3, but then after that, like, I'm not much of a gamer, to be honest. All In says, how was your school life? Honestly, my school life was, you know, it was okay. It was pretty boring. Actually, it wasn't too boring. It was just, it was okay. Like, I mean, I had fun at the time. Like, if I could go back, like everybody always says, school is the best time of your life. That's not necessarily true. Like, I would not want to go back to school, but I never dealt with bullies or nothing like that, so I was lucky. Like, I got along with everybody, like the stereotypical popular kids, and then I got along well with the nerds too, like the stereotypical nerds. I was friends with everybody. Yeah, so my school life was, it was okay. I was in trouble a lot, though. Okay, if I could go anywhere in the world, Bella Hogan asks this. If I could go anywhere in the world and money wasn't a problem, where would I go and for how long? I would like to, I think I'd like to go to California, to be honest. I'd like to live there and just see how it is, kind of thing. Just because it is a pretty beautiful place, and there's like, you know, it's just, it's California, it's the land of dreams kind of thing, so I guess I would go there just to try it out and live there for like at least a year just to see what it's like. But if you're talking about like anywhere in the world, I would like to visit Japan. And there really isn't many places in the world I really want to visit. Like, there's nowhere that's made me, like, go, wow, I want to visit there. But, like, Japan, because of all the urban legends and the scary things that go on there. And plus, Suicide Forest is there, so I definitely love to visit that. And also, I want to see the Grudge house in real life. So, yeah, Japan. Okay, Original. Okay, I got that right. Original Zombie Killer Frank West. Favorite video game, favorite sandwich, favorite book. I don't really have a favorite video game, but it's definitely, if it's a series, then I would go with the Grand Theft Auto series. Favorite sandwich, I like a meatball sub, I'm not gonna lie. You know, toasted with cheese on it, melted cheese. Oh, also, favorite book. I don't really have a favorite book. One book that I really enjoyed, though, was Miss Peregrine, or Miss Peregrine's book. I mean, Home for Peculiar Children. That was a really good book. I got into that. Nicky Man. I'm assuming that is. What is your favorite horror film? Mine is The Shining. Shining's a good movie, but if it comes to, like, horror movies, I would go with probably, one of my favorites of all time is probably, like, I don't know, like, there's so many remakes of things. I want to say, like, there's a bunch. Like, there's The Ring, Jeepers Creepers, Wrong Turn, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I don't really just have one favorite. Like, I love all of those movies. What is my favorite haunted city that I want to go to? Jeff McCall. I would really like to visit Shepherdstown, West Virginia, just because of the TV show. I just think it's awesome how there's like a whole town that is haunted. I think that's pretty insane. Especially since usually you get like one building that's haunted, but when you have an entire town, that's awesome. Like, I want to go there. So I'd definitely like to do that someday. Deborah Body says, favorite childhood memory, favorite Christmas movie. Favorite Christmas movie, I have two. The Lampoon's Christmas Vacation and Home Alone 2. Home Alone 2 more than one. I actually preferred the second one. Lost in New York. And favorite childhood memory. Okay, you know, I don't really have one. Like, this is something that could take me a long time to think. But I really liked the Christmas mornings when I was a kid. I remember waking up and, you know, that feeling of like, oh my God, and you go wake your mom up and you're like, can I go downstairs yet? I want to see if Santa's been. And I remember it like being very dark, very cold outside, very dingy. It was like 6 in the morning. We're going downstairs. The Christmas lights are on. Yeah, my mom was like, let me just get the video camera. And, yeah, Christmas mornings were probably one of my favorite memories as a kid. And, let's see. Patrick Weber says, ever think about taking up a foreign language? No, I've never really thought about it, to be honest. I mean, there isn't, like, probably if I was gonna, like, when I was in school, we were taught, like, French and Spanish. But I really didn't listen to either of those classes. Like, I didn't pay attention. I wasn't really interested. But probably, I'd say probably Spanish if I was gonna, like, really learn one today. But, like, even that, like, I'm just, I don't know. I'm not really, language is just something that I don't really, like, care about. I don't know. Fee Lynn says, could I do the Secrets of Nightmare on Elm Street? I'm not sure what that is. I mean, I know what Nightmare on Elm Street is, but I'm not like the biggest fan of it. But I'll check it out. I'll type that in on Google. David Botticelli, I'm hoping to pronounce that right. Did I ever have a ghost encounter, and if so, why do you do these videos? I think I mentioned that in my previous video. Yeah, I talked about how I once had a ghost experience, but the reason I did these videos was just because I was always interested in, like, the paranormal, and I just decided one day to just do it. It wasn't really because I saw something or anything like that. It's not necessarily why I started. James Sheary, Jamie Sheary, I have got a question. I've been drinking whiskey again. Shh. So excuse me. Do I miss my second channel, the Paranormal America channel? Yeah, I kind of do, but to be honest, it wasn't really like, I didn't really care for it too much. I just had a plan for it in the future, but I never got round to the plan. I was gonna grow, and I was actually like just gonna like use that channel for like horror stuff. For like haunted places kind of thing, and I just never got around to it. So I don't really miss it too much. I just figured, whatever, I've got this channel. So, okay, Dizzy Rose says, who is your favorite YouTuber? Okay, she asked a bunch of questions. So, my favorite YouTuber, I don't really have one, to be honest. I used to, and I would have said it was probably Roman Atwood, on his vlog channel, just because he was so inspiring. But now I don't really watch YouTubers anymore, weirdly. If I could be any animal, real or fake, which would I be? I'd probably like to be either a cat. It's like the two most opposite things ever. A cat, because I love cats, or a wolf. I don't have a wolf on my shirt. I had to look. A wolf. I feel like me and a wolf has similar personalities. And, do I have any tattoos? I do have tattoos. I have one on my wrist, one up here, and one up here. I have 3. I want to get a lot more, though. In fact, I'd love to get, like, an entire sleeve done. My favorite color is green. Do I have my tree up yet? No, not yet. I think we're doing it sometime this week. And, let's see. The grammar police officer says, when did you decide to talk about horror or your channel a while ago? And what do you think about pineapple pizza? Okay, as far as I'm concerned, anybody who has pineapple on their pizza is a serial killer waiting to happen. I don't understand how people can eat pineapple on their pizza. I just don't get it. It's the most disgusting combination. But I'm just kidding. But yeah, I pick it off. I hate that. Pineapple on pizza. When did I decide to talk about horror on my channel? It was, I think 2015 was when I officially started talking about horror stuff. Joshua Coffee says, what's my favorite beer? I'm probably going to get a lot of crap for this, but I actually really like Bud Light when it's, like, really cold. I'm not much of a beer drinker, but, like, I always, like, get Bud Light, and it's got to be, like, ice cold, though. I hate beer when it's, like, warm, or even, like, room temperature. It's nasty. I've got to have it with ice. Like, it's got to be in the freezer or something. Jean Sanchez, have I ever had a scary experience? Yes, I've had many scary experiences on different levels. A lot of them you guys have seen, and a lot of them, in fact, I think most of them I've actually talked about somewhere on this channel. But yeah, I've had quite a lot. Paranormal, I'm assuming that's what you mean. I've also had some scary, like, not paranormal ones. Jesse Locke says, how did I get into YouTube? I just was watching YouTubers and just decided to do it someday. And I just did it. Like, just started the channel and just did it. Balt of Willow says, if there was a spirit in your attic, would you rather it be a female or a male? Also, would you have it be kind or rude? But if it was rude, it would have to do chores. And if it was kind, it would have to make a mess. I'd go with female because that way I wouldn't feel so intimidated. I feel more comfortable knowing that there's a female ghost in here than a male. Rude or not? Yeah, you know what? I think I could deal with it being rude as long as it did chores. Like, I'd be fine with that. Because the way I see it is I could, like, film it and put it on YouTube and get a whole bunch of viewers and footage, and I'd be known. Like, I'd be getting more footage than Ghost Adventures. So yeah, probably that. Mr. Nobody says, you've done a lot of horror-related rituals on this channel, but are there any that you won't do? I don't think so now. Like, at first I thought these things were pretty scary, and I used to get scared doing the Bloody Mary thing in the bathroom. But now I think I've just gotten so, like, used to it. I would probably literally do anything. The only ones that I'd be a little bit, like, iffy about is the ones that require you to, like, sacrifice your own blood and stuff, like stab yourself in the finger, just because of that part, though, not because, like, of the ritual. One that I used to be really intimidated by was the Midnight Man, like, where you have to, like, avoid him in your house for, like, 3 hours. I thought that was pretty terrifying, but now I think I'd just do it, because, like, it's just life. What's the worst that can happen? Allison Kelly says, would you ever come to Lawrenceburg, Kentucky? I'd really love to meet you and Alyssa. I hope you guys get back together. And I pray for Alyssa's family. I love you guys. Aw, thank you. I love you too. I would love to go anywhere. Like, if somebody said, like, come to this town, like a small town in the middle of nowhere, I'd go. I'd love to visit Kentucky someday. I've heard good things about Kentucky. I've heard it's a beautiful place. Yeah, I thank you. I hope, I'd love to meet you too, and I hope that me and Alyssa get back together too. But if not, that's life. That's life. And speaking of life, I'm gonna end the video here. It's getting pretty long. Let me just, okay. I'm going to end the video here. It's getting pretty long again. I've got some more. I'll do a part 3, I promise you guys. And got to keep an eye on that to make sure it doesn't cut out. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you all had an awesome day. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Remember, the most important thing, chase your dreams. I love you all. Peace out.